stand-up comedy. So everyone put your hands together for Izzy Salhani.
What is up, Second City? I'm Izzy. It's nice to be here. Hi, I'm 35. I have to tell people that because otherwise people start asking me where my mom is.
Same.
I am an adult. Who said same? Oh, back here?
It was
Nice. Okay. No, I just wanted to see who I was relating to. I love it. Cool. Yeah. I am an adult. I do adult things. I smoke weed. That's the best part about having this job is I'm allowed to say that here. Okay, quiet. Quiet people. What's going on with you guys today? Nothing? I had a whole day. We'll talk about it in a second. I am a big stoner. And this is very important to the later part I'm going to say. I smoke weed all the time. My roommate gets upset with me. He's like, don't you have a life? And I'm like, I don't need a life. I have Mortal Kombat on my iPhone. I don't need a life, okay? I don't even need skill to play the game. All right? I sit there, I tap a screen all day. It encourages me as I play. Every time I get a combo right. Excellent. Impressive. I want that voice to follow me around all the time. Right? Right? Yeah, when I pay a bill on time? Excellent. When I get a girl's phone number? Impressive. Dude, right? When I'm driving down the street, someone cuts me off, finish it. No, I know I'm smoking too much weed and playing too many video games because the other day I got behind the wheel of my car and I was still a little high, don't judge me. A girl passed me on her bicycle. Yeah. On the back of her bicycle was a pizza slice bike reflector. And I promise you, Chicago, the very first thought in my brain was if I hit this girl with my car, I get to eat that pizza. It's not how manslaughter works. It's not like Pac-Man. And I know some of you are mad at me because you think I committed a DUI, but it turns out the car was parked the whole time. It's wild. So like I said, big stoner. I was actually sober today. Yeah, I was sober today. By happenstance, I happened to run out of weed, and I was like, let me go get gas and get some weed. And then as I was driving, some very smart, patient person hit me while making a left turn.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm okay. I'm fine. My car is fine. I'm going to Indiana tomorrow. I can make it down there. Don't worry about that. Right? The thing is that this incredibly patient human being, he wasn't patient at all. Because here's what happened. He drove off after he hit me. I know. Can you imagine living in 2025 and thinking you could commit a hit and run? Like, I don't own a camera in my fucking pocket? This guy drove away from the scene of the crime. No. Here's what happened. First he stopped because there was a man who saw, and I took his contact info, and the guy that hit me was yelling at me and calling me the B word. I know, right? Yes, that was the appropriate reaction, right? As soon as this man left the scene of the crime, the driver also drove off, as if I didn't have his license plate. That was my favorite part was when me and my friend who was a lesbian were very resourceful. We went online with the license plate, we looked up the VIN number, we called my insurance company matched the VIN number to his insurance. Can you imagine trying to commit a hit and run in the year 2025? Can you imagine it on a gay person? That's a hate crime. It's so stupid. The cop was like, can you give a description? Do you know what he looked like? And I was like, he looked like a guy who didn't get laid. He looks like a guy who hasn't had sex in at least 20 years, maybe ever. It could have been a 40-year-old virgin, I don't know. Maybe a stepdad. Explains why he's bitter. Also explains why he doesn't know how to drive. Because if you don't know how to drive, you don't know how to fuck. Because look, I was going southbound on Clark towards Southport, right? You know where that like gas station is over by the cemetery? And this guy was turning left into Berteau. Yeah, and because another guy waved him through, and when he saw he wasn't gonna fit, he moved the car in anyway. He drove his 2015 Toyota Prius into my car like he was gonna move my car with his 2015 Toyota Prius. There's something really poetic about a Japanese car hitting a Korean car.
Right.
I don't think this man has ever had sex once in his life. I don't think he knows. And if he has, he definitely doesn't know how to fuck. Because he didn't know he didn't have any spatial awareness, folks. Can you imagine trying to hit and run in 2025? This guy with this fucking... I don't know what it is. I truly don't know what it is. As an adult, I've been an adult for a long time now. I'm 35. That I can't even count how... That's a lot of adult years. My point is I've had 2 accidents since I've been an adult. 2. All of them. 2. Neither of them my fault. Both of them insured by State Farm. Okay? Like a good neighbor.
State Farm is there.
State Farm's teenagers gonna hit your fucking car. Like a good neighbor. State Farm can't drive. Like I have more of these. They're up there. They're not good. We could move on. I'm pissed off. Can you, in 2025, try to come in? His name is Mark Miller. His license His name is Mark Miller. His license plate is CZ65090. And I have you, bitch. I'm suing you. Definitely never had sex before in his life. Probably a stepdad. The fuck is it with people that want Toyota Priuses? Anyway, I do this for a living. I'm only mad about it because I do this for a living. And I have to go to Indiana tomorrow, which is crazy because that's where I make all my money as a comedian. Like, comedy has taken me to Indiana more times in my life than I ever could go. And I, you need to have like a nice car when you drive to places in the South, because otherwise you look kind of suspicious, and then like when you're gay and driving in the South, it's like even worse, right? Like we never got to get into this, but you guys seem cool because you hate Mark Miller too. I'm non-binary, right? But I haven't changed over like my pronouns or any of that stuff on my license plate because I was born with a vagina, so I'm only 70% of an American citizen. I'm not trying to lose my civil rights to get an X marked on my driver's license. That's not a fair exchange for me, right? Plus, I'm a comedian. Most of my gigs are in red states. Can you imagine what would happen if I got pulled over in Indiana? Where you can't even say gay. Cop knocks on my window. License registration, ma'am. I hand him my license. He looks confused. Ma'am, why is there an X where there should be a gender? Officer, would you believe me if I told you that that is a treasure map? I've been Izzy Salhani. Quit your